My bangs are seriously about to need a trim because they're starting to get into my eyes. Let's get the show on the road, shall we? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Jessica. Today we are going to be doing my biannual bibliothon, TBR. I am really excited but really nervous because my reading has been really slow lately, but I'm very ambitious. So naturally, I have a lot of books planned. The first challenge for the biannual bibliothon is to read the group book, which is The Empress of Seasons. I do not own this book, and I have checked all of like my library resources and everything, and no one has this book. So I will not be reading it because I just won't be able to receive it in time. And yeah, so with that, I'm just going to continue my read. I did not grab it because I'm... One moment. Oof. Anyway, in place of the group book, I'm going to add a challenge to finish a book that you're currently reading, and that is One Dark Throne by Kendar Blake. I'm really enjoying this book so far. I'm 158 pages into it, and I really want to continue reading this. I'd like to finish this before I continue on to another read. So I decided that since I still have about 2/3 of the book left, there's still enough of it that it feels okay to me to add this in as one of my challenges. The second challenge for the biannual bibliothon is to read one of the host's 5-star books. And for this, I chose Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. I've heard absolutely nothing but good things about this book, and it's one that I'm super excited to get to. I've heard that it's just absolutely beautiful and engaging, and literally everyone raves about it, and I can't wait to get into this book. The third challenge is to read the book that got you into reading, and this one goes to Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. I was really sad to discover that I no longer own my original copy of Twilight. I don't know how that happened. I literally carried the book everywhere with me. This book is definitely the book that got me into reading. I was absolutely obsessed. It was the first fandom that I was truly in and that I was just head over heels in love with. And so I'm actually excited and nervous to get into this because it has been a really long time since I've read Twilight, and so I'm nervous to see how my thoughts on it have changed now that I'm older. A lot of people kind of seem to hate on Twilight a lot, but it's still so dear to my heart that I'm a little nervous that it's just going to be different this time and that I won't like it as much, but I'm sure that that will not be the case. The fourth challenge in this readathon is to read an adult book, and for this one I chose Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. From what I gather of this novel, it is about this woman who kind of repeats the same day like over and over again, and she ends up witnessing this couple eating breakfast, and then one day something changes and it basically changes everything for her, and there's some sort of like mystery involved with them. Everyone has been raving about this book, and there's a movie about it now, and it's one that I've been really wanting to get to, and I finally got my hands on a copy of it. So this is one that I'm super stoked about because I'm totally all about thrillers and horror movies and all of that. I just absolutely love it. The fifth challenge is to read a book that is either your favorite genre in your least favorite format or vice versa. And for me, I chose to do it the other way around, in my least favorite genre and my favorite format. For that, I am picking up Illuminae by Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. I really feel like I'm going to enjoy this one, but sci-fi definitely is kind of one of my least favorite genres to read, and I think it's just because I haven't had the opportunity to read a lot of sci-fis that have been good for me. I just don't typically kind of like pick it up. I definitely pick it up more than contemporary, but at the same time, I've yet to really read a sci-fi-esque book that I really enjoyed. So this is one that's been sitting on my TBR for a while, and I figured that I would pick it up because I think that I would be intrigued by it. It's just one that I've kind of been reluctant to pick up, even though the hype for it has been so high. But I don't know, because I've yet to have really a sci-fi book that really like drew me in and that I ended up really liking. So I'm curious to see how this one goes. I have mixed feelings. I don't know how to predict how I'll feel about this one. The sixth challenge is to pick a book which has a cover that you do not like, and for this one I chose Other Kingdoms by Richard Matheson. I have had this on my shelves for a really long time. as well. And it's not that I hate the cover, because I don't hate it, it's just not one that if I saw this on the shelf I would typically pick it up. However, the synopsis is really interesting. This book is about a guy named Alex White who was a soldier in the Great War. However, he got injured, so he moved to this English village. But there are these rumors that the neighboring woods are full of mysterious kind of creatures, and that a lot of like mysterious stuff is happening in the woods. From what I gather, he goes out into the woods, he experiences these creatures, and in order to kind of like figure out what it is that's going on, he ends up going and befriending this local witch, and she warns him not to go into the woods because it is basically where a bunch of fairies live, and from what I gather, they're not very nice fairies. And intrigued, he of course goes anyway, and he kind of gets enthralled into this other world, and nothing is ever the same. And even though it does kind of have a slightly boring but pretty, it is still a pretty cover. It's just not one that I typically would have picked up, but the story inside seems like it's going to be really intriguing and really good, because I always love me some fairies, and it's relatively short, so I'm sure that I will fly through it. So anyway guys, those are all of the books that I plan on reading for the Biannual Bibliothon. I'm super stoked. This is going to be the first readathon that I'm partaking in 2019, and I'm interested to see how it goes. So far, I do not have any plans for the week aside from work, so I'm sure that I will be able to get to a lot of these. However, I'm not gonna lie, I definitely feel like it is an ambitious one. Your girl has been reading really slow lately, and I'm a little worried that I'm not gonna get to everything, but I have a week, so surely I can get through at least half of these. I would be satisfied with. I would be satisfied with half. All of them, from what I've gathered, are really great reads and books that people are talking about a lot. I tried to take care in picking books that I thought that I would really enjoy, because I've been very hesitant with my reads lately. I'm not really sure why that is, but I wanted to pick up books that people seem to be excited about and that I feel like I will be excited about. So I hope that you guys have an awesome reading week, and let me know down below if you're partaking in the Biannual Bibliothon, and if you are, and if you have TBRs, link them down below, because I'd love to see what everybody else is reading. I would love to like follow you guys if you guys are making updatey type things too. I plan on making a vlog about it, which will be up next Friday. Let me know what you're reading, whether you are or are not participating. I will also leave links to the hosts' videos down below so that you can get more of an idea of the challenges, because there are reading, video, and Instagram challenges. Also blog challenges. There are blog challenges as well. But with all of that said, I hope that you guys have an awesome reading week, and that you guys have just an awesome week in general. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in another video tomorrow when my vlog goes up. I will definitely see you there, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, I'm rambling, so bye!
Woke up from a whisper, collared shirt down by my feet, stood on crowded bathroom rug, voices filled the rooms upstairs.